Rules for men: control your emotions. You never see Trump lose his cool, even when they arrested him and put him on trial.
Okay, as you can probably tell by that amazing Photoshop job of Cory Booker right there, Waters is angry about the fact that Cory Booker gave another impassioned speech. You see, men are never supposed to be passionate about anything. Certainly not in politics. Jesse Waters is making clear, as Ben Shapiro has often made clear, there should be no sexual passion either. Men should be Vulcan robots at all times. And I think he might be onto something in particular with his example of Donald Trump. He would never lose his cool like Cory Booker.
We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. His name is Peter something. He's a terrible reporter. Quiet. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country.
I think it's a disgrace what Fox does, because everyone thinks Fox is so pro-Trump. They're not pro-Trump at all. They've put Oprah on all morning long. That's all I see is Oprah.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable.
You mentioned past supporters when you were talking about the Epstein issue. Does that mean that you're effectively disowning any supporters who are now calling?
I lost a lot of faith in certain people, yeah.
Yeah, so he loses his mind about literally, like, I have to imagine, Jesse Waters, blink if I'm onto something on your show. You know that that's the worst possible example you can give. That has to have been his point, right? Like, I don't want to expend too much mental energy putting myself into the mind of Jesse Waters, but he has to be making fun of Donald Trump, right? There is nobody with worse emotional regulation than Donald Trump in America. I have a 2-year-old daughter who is better put together than Donald Trump. I had a couple days ago, took my daughter to the mall, and we stopped by a little toy store that had these little toys. And she really did not want to be dragged away from there. And she still responded better than Donald Trump would have in that exact same situation. And so he's making fun of him, right? I mean, Donald Trump can't engage in social media without having a meltdown. Just yesterday, I saw a tweet, or Truth Social, that he had put out. So Jerome Powell didn't give him what he wanted in terms of interest rates. And so Donald Trump takes to social media and says, Jerome, too late, Powell has done it again. He is too late. And actually, in all caps, too angry, too stupid, and too political. When you are in all caps calling another man too angry, I think the jig is up on emotional self-regulation. But anyway, like, assuming that that's not what he's doing and he actually thinks that Donald Trump is able to regulate his dark emotions, anger isn't the only one that he's had a problem with in the past. Some of them are maybe even creepier. Take a look.
That if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it. Oh, it's so weird. Stop it.
By the way, your daughter,
She's beautiful.
can I say this? A piece of ass.
Yeah.
She looks more voluptuous than ever.
She's actually always been very voluptuous.
What's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
My daughter,
is.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
Yeah, she's hot.
How did he get elected president? I was going to say sex. I've seen that video 30 times. I still don't understand what was going through his mind. I know it's bad, whatever it is. And he got elected. Like, so you can't control your anger. You can't control your lust for your own daughter. Again, super strange. He is everything that the Republicans have always told us are reasons we can't have a woman president, because they will not be able to control their emotions. Donald Trump somewhere, I don't know if he's in Scotland, if he's in DC, if he's on Epstein's Island, I don't know where he is right now. He's definitely experiencing a big feeling that he cannot control. This guy needs to watch Miss Rachel videos more than anyone else in America, okay? Anyway, that said, Jesse Waters' rules are all stupid. I mean, and we know it's intentional. It's all performative or whatever, but this might be the dumbest. That said, before we close out, I want to set up my own new rule. This is not for men. I don't police masculinity. I'm very concerned about it. I don't police it. Here's my rule. This is a corporate thing. For the companies that produce like flatware sets, stop putting different sizes of forks and spoons in every one. Like, can we get past this? We're not in Downton Abbey anymore. You can just use one size of fork and one size of spoon. When I go into the drawer, I don't want to pick up the little one and then have to put it back to get the big one. Can we just all get together and decide on the one size of a fork and the one size of a spoon? And when you buy a flatware set, you get a fork, you get a knife, you get a spoon, you get a bunch of them. You don't get like some that are useful and some that are for dolls to use or whatever. Can we finally advance as a species and dispense with that weird relic of bizarre, like performative politeness and all that? It's so stupid. I just want to replace my flatware. I don't want to pay for useless, tiny, baby-sized things. I've already got this for my daughter. They made of plastic. She's not gonna hurt her teeth on them. I don't need them made out of silver.